Always hot and freshly brewed.
Hi, this is David Wright, and you're listening to WICR.
Welcome back here, Mike DeMurgis, along with Stephen Pierce on WICR. And Stephen, big weekend for the New York Mets and Yankees coming up as the Mets continue their surge in first place, and the pitching has been great all year. But how about the hitting that's really come on, especially Yoenis Cespedes for the rest of us? Is that right?
Well said, well said. The recent acquisition, not so recent anymore, but Yoenis Cespedes has really transformed and rejuvenated the entire Mets lineup. They were going through that slide, and once they acquired him, what they got going on now is an entire different lineup. They put him in there, and what it does is it gives confidence to everybody else in the lineup. You got everybody hitting now. You got Kadire, and then Wright's coming back. He came back. He hit a home run the first game. He's notorious for doing that. So now in September, what the Mets want to do now is carry that offense. They want to keep that good pitching going on, and they want to carry that, and they want to remain in first place and hopefully take them right to the playoffs.
Well, the Mets got it rocking. Maybe they get it rocking like Reggie Jackson back in 1977.
WICR presents another great New York sports moment.
October 18th, 1977, Game 6 of the World Series. Reggie Jackson belts 3 home runs on 3 swings, leading the Yankees to their first championship since 1962.
And then the last time up, and they brought in Charlie Huff, and the first pitch he threw me was like room service.
Oh, what a beam on his face! How can you blame him? He's answered the whole world!
And bam, I just wondered how far it was going to go. I knew it was a home run. It was so high, and I just kind of cruised around the bases, about 2 feet off the ground.
WICR presents another great New York sports moment.
And it looks like it's going to be Mo. Greatness coming into the Yankee game for the final time here in the Bronx.
On September 26, 2013, the all-time saves leader in MLB history, Mariano Rivera, made his final appearance at Yankee Stadium as the greatest reliever says goodbye to the game.
Number 42, Mariano Rivera.
A 16-pitch, 3 up, 3 down, all-star game finale for Mariano Rivera.
How many people in any walk of life can you say that about?
0-2, 2 outs, 9th inning, Yankees up 6-4. Rivera sets and deals. Strike 3. Ball game over, Yankees win, and it's perfect because the greatest closer in history now has the most saves in history.
WICR.
Come back. Hey, Mike DeMurgis here along with Stephen Pierce talking a little baseball with the New York Mets. And you got to give the Mets credit. They didn't sit pat. They heard the criticism from the fans, and they made a move. And it all started with, there's no crying in baseball, Wilmer Flores. The move that didn't happen, which is so far has turned out pretty big for the Mets.
Absolutely. I think if they bring in Carlos Gomez and they lose Wheeler and they lose Flores, I think that's an entirely different team. I think that it really benefits them to get Cespedes instead. When they look at the outfield, you got Lagares in the outfield, who is a phenomenal player, and now with the addition of Cespedes, is really going to bring his level of play up. He's feeling that pressure because for a while he was the kind of guy. Like, we know what he's able to do. We know he's almost a 5-tool player at this point. He can hit, he can run, he's got that bat. What he really needs to do is step up his game, and I think Cespedes playing alongside him in left field and in the lineup really helps him take some of the pressure off. And since Cespedes is hitting in the middle of the lineup, the guys around him are getting those good pitches to hit now because they're trying to pitch around Cespedes because of his ability.
And who would have thought it back in April? The Mets might be playing for the playoffs. Playoffs, as Jim Morris said. That's right, October baseball at Citi Field.
Iona College's highly accredited graduate programs empower students to earn degrees that command respect in the real world. Start your career path today or change direction towards a new profession. Iona's expert academic advisors and top graduate programs will enable you to move your career and the world in a positive direction. Learn more about upcoming graduate information sessions at iona.edu/graduate or call 800-231-IONA. That's 800-231-IONA.
Hey everyone, this is Masscom Senior and WICR Vice President Spring Gonzalez. There's a lot happening in Masscom. Check out NorthAvenueNation.com for the latest student blogs, videos, WICR shows, and pictures from around campus. For the latest internship opportunities, go to Twitter and search IC Masscom. And don't forget to like Iona's Masscom Facebook page. Search Gales Communication for more. There's a lot happening in our Masscom world, so what are you waiting for? Come and get involved.
WICR, Iona College Radio.
Hey, how you guys doing? Mary Rodriguez here with WICR, and my guest is Kyle. What's up, Kyle? How are you?
How we doing?
Today we'll talk about the ruling of Tom Brady and how it has affected football today. So
Oh my goodness. NFL, it's an absolute mess. Roger Goodell is hiding somewhere in a deep hole because this is an embarrassing day for the NFL.
I agree 100%. All right, we'll go back to a commercial real quick.
Hello everyone, this is Gregory Kasimis from the Metro Deli in Scarsdale. The Metro Deli has been part of the Westchester community for over 10 years. We always use the freshest and highest quality ingredients for all our dishes and catering events. Our breakfast features bagels with freshly sliced Nova. Don't miss out our thick challah French toast. For lunch, grab a booth and enjoy one of our oversized salads or our freshly cut hot deli sandwiches. We're open 7 days a week, where the coffee is always hot and freshly brewed.
WICR presents This Moment in History.
Today I say, as long as this gate is closed, as long as this scar of a wall is permitted to stand, it is not the German question alone that remains open, but the question of freedom for all mankind.
On June 12, 1987, then U.S. President Ronald Reagan delivered his now famous speech at the Brandenburg Gate near the Berlin Wall.
In the West today, we see a free world that has achieved a level of prosperity and well-being unprecedented in all human history. In the communist world, we see failure.
Taking place on the 750th anniversary of Berlin, Reagan challenged Mikhail Gorbachev to deconstruct the Berlin Wall, which has been standing for over 25 years.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
For WICR, I'm Nick Grippo.
All right, we're back here at WICR, continuing to talk about Tom Brady. Tom Brady was not suspended for any games. How do you feel about that?
I mean, personally, I'm a Giants fan, so I didn't really care because we beat them when it matters anyways. But this just looks awful for the NFL. I mean, they said all these. They basically got Tom Brady called their bluff, and they're sitting now, and it doesn't look pretty for them. Patriots obviously come out victorious in this, having their star, four-time Super Bowl winning quarterback back with their team for Week 1. So that's a huge deal.
I mean, there's definitely going to be a lot of pressure on him this season to see what he does, how he comes out of it, but we'll see what happens. We'll be right back after this.
Celebrate the USFL's 25th anniversary with this fantastic collector's magazine for the holidays. The USFL, the Rebel League that the NFL didn't respect but feared. This must-have features interviews with players and coaches like Bobby Hebert, Marv Levy, and much more. Hundreds of photos will take you back to the 80s when Donald Trump was just an emerging name in pop culture. Hall of Famers like Steve Young, Reggie White, and Jim Kelly all got their start in the USFL. Order your silver anniversary magazine at USFLonline.com.
Hello everyone, this is Gregory Kasimis from the Metro Deli in Scarsdale. The Metro Deli has been part of the Westchester community for over 10 years. We always use the freshest and highest quality ingredients for all our dishes and catering events.